Once upon a time, Peppa and her family found themselves with a little bit of a problem. They were out and about when they suddenly discovered that the toilet was closed. Oh no! This made them start looking for other options, and their adventure began, showing just how tricky it can be to find a place to go when lots of people are around. Peppa's family explored many places, like a bustling supermarket and a big, busy zoo. But each time they tried to find a restroom, something funny happened that made it difficult. This little adventure taught them just how tough it can be to use public restrooms when everyone needs one. As time passed, things became a bit urgent because several family members needed to use the toilet. Oh my! But guess what? They finally found an open restroom at the cinema. What a relief! Everyone cheered with joy, celebrating their success and feeling much better. Now, let's hop over to a fun sleepover where Peppa and her friends gathered to have the best time ever. They pretended to be brave Vikings sailing across the sea, and their imaginations ran wild. This adventurous play allowed them to be super creative and have loads of fun together. As April Fool's Day came around, Peppa and her family were ready for some silly pranks. They made up funny jokes that filled their home with giggles and laughter. The joy of those playful moments brought them even closer as a family, making memories that they would always cherish. One day, Mr. Bull came to visit Peppa, and together they learned something super important about taking care of our planet. Mr. Bull taught Peppa all about recycling and how to sort waste properly. It was like a mini adventure in being responsible and looking after the earth. Peppa and her friends rolled up their sleeves and got to work sorting all kinds of recycling materials. They were learning about teamwork and how important it is to recycle, all while having a blast together. Sorting made them feel like eco-warriors, saving the day. During Easter, Peppa and her friends got colorful and creative by decorating eggs and playing all sorts of festive games. Everyone was filled with excitement, and their joy bubbled over as they enjoyed the fun activities together. It was the perfect way to celebrate and enjoy the spirit of the season. For Peppa, helping her mother with baby Alexander was a delightful task. She learned how wonderful it is to care for others, showing that even young kids can be responsible and loving. It was a sweet moment that made Peppa feel proud of her big sister role. In a day full of kindness, Susie helped a little worm find its way back home, and Freddie watered a tiny plant. These small acts of goodness made everyone around them smile, showing that being kind is like being a superhero, saving the day in their own special way. Eating healthy was another important lesson as Peppa and her friends munched on tasty fruits and veggies. They learned that these yummy foods gave them the energy they needed to zoom around and have all their superhero adventures. Healthy eating truly powers up their fun. After their yummy, healthy meal, Peppa and her pals were bursting with energy. They zoomed through an obstacle course to save Madame Gazelle. Look at them go! Their healthy snacks helped them finish the challenges, showing just how much good food can boost their performance. As Peppa and her friends played together, they experienced the joy of teamwork. They learned lots about physics and balance while having fun, proving that playtime is super important for growing up strong and smart. Their laughter filled the air, making it a happy place to be. Daddy Pig jumped in to help balance the seesaw as Peppa and her friends had a blast. This moment showed how grown-ups can make playtime even better. With his help, everyone enjoyed the seesaw together, having lots of giggles and smiles. When it came to outdoor play, Peppa learned just how important it is to choose the right clothes and shoes. She made sure to pick the best options for her adventures, helping her make smart choices. Being prepared is all part of the fun. One rainy day, Peppa had a clever idea. She invited her family for an indoor picnic, proving that creativity can turn any situation bright and cheerful. They spread out a blanket and made the best of their day filled with yummy snacks and laughter. With their imaginations running wild, Peppa and her friends pretended to be train robbers and police officers. This fun play encouraged them to work together and use their skills to solve problems while having fantastic adventures. What a great way to build friendship! At the supermarket, Peppa and her family turned shopping into a playful adventure. They laughed and enjoyed trying to find the best treats, showing how even the most ordinary tasks can sparkle with fun if you just add a sprinkle of imagination. One day, a funny mix-up happened with Peppa and George's toys, leading to a delightful exploration of creativity. They learned that sometimes mistakes can turn into the biggest surprises, filling their day with unexpected joy and laughter. At the aquarium, the children let their imaginations swim free. They pretended to be fish and mermaids, discovering how wonderful it is to play pretend. This magical playtime helped them grow their creativity and nurture their inner wonder. While waiting to see a pearl inside an oyster, Peppa and her friends practiced the art of patience. They learned that sometimes the best things are worth waiting for, which is a valuable lesson for all little adventurers. On Pancake Day, Peppa and her family had a wonderful time making the silliest and most delicious pancakes ever. Everyone joined in, showcasing their creativity and teamwork while giggling over their funny pancake creations. Cooking was a joyful experience for all. During playgroup, Peppa and her friends decided to create their own version of a classic fairy tale. With their imaginations and teamwork shining bright, they showed just how magical playful storytelling can be in making wonderful memories together. At Granny Pig's birthday party, surprises and excitement were everywhere. The family came together to celebrate, facing challenges like the rain with joy and laughter. It showed that being together is what makes family celebrations truly special. Even when things didn't go as planned for the decorations, Peppa showed everyone that family matters most during celebrations. They found joy in each other's company, reminding us all that love and togetherness are what truly matter. At playgroup, the children played a variety of fun games, showcasing their playful spirit and teamwork. Rolling marbles and playing dominoes together created laughter and friendships that made their hearts happy. When things didn't go as planned, the little ones showed resilience and chose to fix the mess. They learned valuable lessons about perseverance and adapting to changes, proving that every challenge can be turned into a new adventure. Family traditions are special, and Peppa and George got ready to celebrate Mother's Day by cooking a special breakfast. This fun activity deepened their family bond and showed how much they appreciated their mom, making it a day to remember. As they cooked together, the children learned the importance of teamwork and sharing responsibilities in the kitchen. They giggled over mixing ingredients and learned valuable lessons about cooperation while making tasty treats for their mom. Throughout the breakfast preparation, each moment was filled with laughter. They found humor in the burnt toast and George's love for jam, making the experience even more enjoyable. Fun moments like these are what make memories last forever. Peppa came up with the clever idea that roaring back at the dinosaur could be a friendly way to connect. This made George feel much more at ease, helping him conquer his fears with a little help from his sister. Then, a magical idea of time travel whisked George and his friends away to try new things again. This adventure encouraged them to explore and learn from their experiences, filling their days with excitement and fun. Throughout their adventures, the themes of bravery and friendship shone bright. George discovered how important it is to have friends by his side when facing fears, reminding us all that together, we can do anything. One snowy day, Peppa felt a little disappointed because there was no snow for sledding. But just like a bright sunshine peeking through the clouds, she quickly turned her thoughts to the fun waiting for her at playgroup, showing us how adaptable children can be. When Peppa returned to playgroup, her friends welcomed her with open arms. Their joyful reunion reminded everyone how important friendship and community are during early childhood education, creating strong connections that help them grow emotionally. At playgroup, Peppa engaged in all kinds of activities like dress up and reading stories. This showed just how diverse and wonderful playtime can be, helping children learn and grow together while sparking their creativity and social skills. One day, Peppa and her family stumbled upon a lost sign that left them feeling a little confused about where to go. It added a fun twist to their adventure, reminding us that sometimes getting lost can lead to exciting discoveries. As they explored, Peppa and her family connected with a friendly duck. Their warm interaction with nature made their adventure even more joyful, showing how wonderful it can be to engage with the world around them. When they finally arrived at the duck pond, Peppa and her family celebrated their exciting adventure. It was a great reminder that taking little detours can lead to fun experiences, encouraging a cheerful outlook whenever plans change. At the museum, children discovered incredible interactive exhibits like robotic ants. This hands-on approach made learning super fun, helping them remember all the amazing things they experienced during their visit. Peppa and her friends played a thrilling game where they pretended to be ants. They raced to deliver food to Queen Peppa, which showed just how important cooperation and teamwork can be among friends. Go, team, go! In another fascinating exhibit about bees, they learned how bees can navigate using the sun. This exciting discovery highlighted the importance of teamwork in nature, showing how working together can lead to amazing things. When Peppa and her friends met a lost hedgehog named Prickles, they all jumped in to help. Their teamwork and kindness shined bright as they showed their willingness to assist others in need, proving that even small gestures can make a big difference. They also learned about the important role bees play in pollination and how they help our environment. It was a valuable lesson on respecting nature and taking care of our planet, reminding everyone of their role in keeping it safe. Miss Rabbit joined Peppa and her friends at the water park to teach them all about safety rules. She emphasized how important it is to follow guidelines, ensuring that playtime is not just fun, but safe too. On their quest for a restroom, Peppa's family found themselves at the supermarket and the zoo. What a hilarious adventure it turned out to be! Each stop brought funny challenges, making their search a joyful journey filled with laughter. Even after all their efforts, the toilets were still unavailable. But Peppa's family didn't lose hope. They stuck together. Their cheerful camaraderie shone as they laughed through the challenges, making it an adventure to remember. Finally, they discovered a lovely, open toilet at the cinema. What a delight that was! Everyone cheered and jumped with joy, celebrating the sweet victory of reaching their goal. Sometimes, a little perseverance can lead to great rewards. Once the sleepover was in full swing, Peppa and her friends planned a midnight feast. But oh dear! They discovered the food was made of plastic. This hilarious twist turned into a hilarious playtime adventure filled with laughter and fun. In a funny turn of events, Peppa's family became part of a museum exhibit. Visitors were confused, thinking they were part of the display. This comical situation led to a funny realization about what happens when you oversleep. After their sleepover fun, Peppa celebrated April Fool's Day with her playful pranks. Her family joined in, creating hilarious jokes and laughter that filled their home with happiness, highlighting the joy of being together. One special arrival was the Easter Bunny, bringing joy and games for all the children. This delightful character added an extra sprinkle of magic to their Easter activities, making it a day full of celebration and fun. Peppa and her friends eagerly painted wooden Easter eggs, letting their creativity shine bright. Each child decorated their egg in unique and colorful ways, showcasing their artistic flair and having a blast together. A super fun game called Bunny Bowling kicked off as Peppa and her friends rolled their eggs to knock down pins. This lively game added excitement and competitiveness to their Easter celebration, making it unforgettable. Eating healthy was super important, as fruits and veggies gave everyone the nutrients they needed to be full of energy. Peppa's friends learned to love healthy snacks, setting them up for a lifetime of good habits. Imaginative play filled the air as Peppa and her friends pretended to be superheroes, especially after enjoying healthy foods. This not only kept them active, but also made their playtime even more engaging and fun. Celebrating special cultural events like Cinco de Mayo opened Peppa and her friends' eyes to new traditions and delicious foods. They had so much fun making guacamole and decorating their classrooms, learning while enjoying every moment. Balance was key on the seesaw, and Peppa discovered that adding weight on one side helped make it thrilling. Using her backpack, she helped create the perfect balance so everyone could enjoy the seesaw together, making for lots of giggles. Mr. Bull and Daddy Pig joined in to help balance the seesaw too. Their teamwork created a joyful experience, reminding everyone how collaboration makes playtime even more fun and exciting for all. But then, a little trouble arose for Peppa's family when they faced car troubles. Mr. Bull came to the rescue, helping navigate the problem by offering alternative vehicles. His kindness turned a tricky situation into another adventure.